So I am getting a lot of comments on a recent video I did where I look into the plausibility of the exploding microphone theory in the Charlie Kirk event. Now, one specific comment keeps popping up about the microphone, and it's that if there was an explosion in here, how come the microphone stayed on Charlie's shirt? Why didn't it get thrown off? Well, I don't think people realize how strong this tiny magnet actually is. So let's go ahead and take it out and do some testing. So we can see that that tiny magnet is hanging on quite well. If we had something like this is just a 9mm inside of a lapel microphone. Now this is kind of just a cheap way of explaining it. I don't have the money nor the technology to do something more complicated in this, but this is just to kind of give you an example. Now the Rode microphone is bigger than my DJI mini lapel microphone I have here, but if we just had something inside that microphone. So the microphone is just the housing, it's just holding it in there, and we have some kind of electronic charge that actually sets the primer off. Maybe it's a different chemical base. Fluids, it could be a mixture of gases instead of powder that we have in bullets. But the thing is, we really don't need a lot of force behind a projectile when it's something this close. So just this going off right here is going to be enough to cause lethal damage to anyone it hits. So if we had something like this, it would be a directional charge. It wouldn't be something where this explodes. We have something like this inside where we have an explosion inside the housing, and then we have some kind of tube that directs the projectile in a certain direction. So we have it like this. That casing is going to contain the explosion, and we're not going to get a whole lot of force exploding out on the microphone. You will get a little bit, but it's not going to be something where this is an actual explosion. It's actually sending a projectile in a specific direction. So everything is guiding that projectile in a certain direction. All that energy is going in a certain direction. So I do believe that something like this is actually plausible, and we can see that that magnet has enough strength to pull it off. All right, let me know down in the comments, what do you think? Do you agree? Do you disagree on this theory? Let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed this content, please consider subscribing to the channel, or at least like this video. And until next time, we'll see you later.